Welcome back. Snow is starting to accumulate right here in central Indiana and in the southern part of our state. Photographer Scott Graber capturing this video for us. He was heading from Nashville to Columbus on State Road 46. Visibility not good at all. We've just got to bring our speeds down as we're out there driving if we have to be out there. But again, what we're hearing from everyone is if you don't have to go out, stay home, stay off the roads.
Yeah, it looks much more beautiful inside looking at your television or out the window than it does from your windshield. And we're just starting off, Rob.
I mean, it's only just a couple of hours in at this point. The other thing to note is, as expected, the salt treatment is going to have minimal impact.
Yeah.
It will have some effectiveness, but minimal effectiveness at these temperatures. I think maybe by Sunday we'll see some salt treatment that's going to start to work as the temperatures warm up, but by that point, we could have 10 inches of snow on the ground. So it really is going to be, things will go downhill continuously through tonight and into tomorrow. This is just the beginning. Let me show you traffic as well, because that's also going to be the big concern. We saw Jenna earlier driving on 70 westbound. Roads are snow covered or becoming snow covered. And we had an issue earlier here where there was a bit of a backup earlier. That has since been cleared, as Jenny told you about, but we're starting to see this begin to light up a bit. We saw it earlier completely closed, or at least shut down enough that it was showing up in our map. Now things are improving. We like to see that. Let me get you back to the radar. As I said, this is the first part of the system that's expected to move through. The bulk of the storm is still, look at this, starting to come together into parts of Texas and Oklahoma. This is what arrives sometime tonight and tomorrow. What's falling right now is the weaker part of the storm. Keep that in mind. What is falling now is relatively light, and it will only get heavier through tonight and into tomorrow. I'm going to hold to this. I've not changed this map. The weather team has been discussing it. We have gone back and forth. The text chain, I can't tell you, it's a million miles long, because we are really trying to analyze every speck of data that's coming in. And I think for now we're on track. We're holding with 8 to 12. If anything, we are monitoring some trends that maybe show a little bit of an increase. If that trend continues, we may have to bump the numbers up just a little bit. Going to hold to 8 to 12 for now. This is likely going to last through tomorrow night. We are again monitoring those trends for any forecast changes that we need to make. And probably if we make any changes, it'll be an adjustment upwards, not downwards. At this point, we're just starting to see that maybe the trends are going to bring us a little bit more snow as the system maybe nudges a little farther to the north. Keep that in mind. This is going to be a wind chill event as well all the way through the weekend and even into next week. Expect the wind chill to not get above, say, 10 degrees or so until a week from now. That's how cold this air mass is going to be that stays with us. So 15 below to 10 above, that's all weekend, but I think once we get into Monday and Tuesday, it gets even lower. And blowing and drifting snow is going to be a concern. Now, I did kind of poke my head out the back of the weather service here, the weather office here, and kind of kick the snow around, see the consistency of the snow. It is on the powdery side. We haven't seen quite as much gusty winds to blow this around a bit, so I still think blowing and drifting is going to be a concern, but it won't be the ultimate concern. There's just going to be a lot of snow that's going to be falling with this event. Let me show you a timeline here. Here's this evening and through tonight. Several inches of snow possible by midnight, especially areas to the south because the snow started there a little bit earlier. Roads are expected to be covered. Blowing and drifting will be a concern, especially if the winds pick up, but I may pull back on the blowing and drifting if it looks like the winds aren't going to be as strong. That may be one adjustment that we need to make. Look at the temperatures, though. Still into the low teens. There's that heavier snow. What I showed you earlier in Oklahoma and Texas, that may be when it arrives sometime early tomorrow morning, continuing through about midday. That means the rates of snow, how fast it's falling, will speed up just a bit. Travel is already pretty bad out there. Imagine what it's going to be by tomorrow when the rates get a little bit heavier and we've had a whole night of snow continuing to fall. By 3 p.m. tomorrow, the bulk of the accumulation should be done, although we may add a couple of more inches on top of that. Again, blowing and drifting. We'll see if I pull back on that just a little bit, especially with the temperatures a little bit milder. It's not as powdery. It's a little bit of a heftier snow. It is going to be slightly warmer. I don't know if we'll make it into the 20s. This model is insistent that we will. And if the system nudges a little farther to the north, that's certainly possible. But temperatures still into the teens as it shuts down. Once the snow tapers off, then the temperatures are going to drop. Watch this from tomorrow night at midnight through early Monday morning, the temperatures will plummet, especially if we've got a pack of snow on the ground. And if any winds go down to calm, which I don't think they will completely, the temperatures are going to significantly drop, but the wind chills are still going to be at least 10 below, if not closer to 20 below. There's your 7-day forecast. We've got alert days again for Sunday and Monday. But look at the temperatures. It's single digits or single digits below zero for overnight low temperatures into next weekend. We may not get above 20 until February.